When I first saw the trailer for Specimen, I was really impressed. Hi, I'm Leslie Gaston. I'm the post-production supervisor for Specimen. We're at Postmodern Studios, which is a post-production house in the northern part of lower downtown Denver. Well, really my experience with sound started in college. I went to Indiana University and got an associate's degree in audio technology and a Bachelor of Arts degree in telecommunications. And then I went to National Public Radio and I worked there for 4 years and learned about the incredible art of storytelling using sound. And I moved out to Denver in 1995 and continued with Colorado Public Radio for about 7 years and did the same thing, went out on trips all over Colorado to tell stories using nothing but a microphone and some computer editing tools. After that, I really wanted to get into post-production, so I went to Postmodern. I started working in Postmodern in 2002 and just learned the art. It's a little bit different now. Instead of using just a microphone to tell a story, now we have to do it with picture too. So learning how to change perspectives and create a dynamic with the pictures a lot different. So I learned a lot working here. Now I teach audio and that's what I do. My full-time job is a recording arts professor at the University of Colorado at Denver at the Health Sciences Center. Well, I had initially estimated that it would take about a day to crunch through and sweeten the entire 75-minute long soundtrack. Actually, it's taking about a day and a half, a day and 3/4 to get through and apply equalization to the interviewees, the athletes that are featured in the film.
Problem for you, problem for you, problem for you, problem for you. Problem for you, 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 problem for you.
It's taken a little bit of time also to just balance the music and the sound effects, the Foley, and I don't know, it helps to be quick, but you also want to be careful, so I want to do the best job. And it is taking about a day and 3/4 to do. But watching the movie, I think there's got to be something that draws people to want to climb. I recall seeing my nephew when he was about 3 years old, you know, about yay high, and he just went up to a door and started climbing it. He's not a climber now, he's just a regular teenager, but nobody told him to climb the door jamb. I mean, he just went up and tried it. And I think for a lot of people, there's just something appealing about conquering a thing. You know, some people like to conquer wide open spaces by running, and some people like to conquer vertical spaces by climbing. And I do have an appreciation for the amount of concentration it takes. You know, I've done little things as sort of like a regular human who needs to get in shape and stay in shape. You know, I'll do yoga or run or ride my bike, and I do know about, you know, that zone and having landmarks for yourself to hit, or having, you know, your personal challenges that you want to conquer and then conquering them. I've done that myself in my little amateur, sort of non-professional way, and watching professionals do it is really awesome.
So what is the name of your profession? You're a photoist?
Well, I guess it's professional photographer. That's what I guess they would call it, but sometimes you don't feel like that. But yeah, I guess it's just a subjective title.
My first blind is set by a non-blind guy.
By a non-blind guy. Wow, that's impressive.
How did he do it?
Well, every picture's different. Every rock climb, every rock, you know, every problem, everything is a little different. So it usually just depends on, usually boils down to movement, you know. It's so different for each time. Sometimes, you know, sometimes the crux is the most exciting part of the climb, and other times to photograph, and then other times the top out that isn't anything near the crux is the most exciting part of the climb. It just depends on the perspective I'm trying to capture. And sometimes there's a really cool hold, and it might not even be the crux hold, it might be the crux hold, and that's what I look for, or you know, a big dyno, or just dynamic moves, things like that.
How was your first day of your first full day of bouldering in the Rockland?
Not so good, but I have 64 days to redeem myself. It's like a huge box set with a really bad disc 1.
Way to whine on tape, Andy. It's real cool. Why don't you just run home to mommy? Well, initially I was shooting a lot of skateboarding and scenic work outside. I was spending so much time outside and climbing on the side that climbing seemed to be a better, well, not necessarily a better fit, but it was just more in line with what I was doing at the time. So I just started shooting a lot more rock climbing. I met a guy named Brian Rhodes, and he was kind of the first strong rock climber I got to shoot with, and then we kind of took off from there, started meeting other people, really enjoying it.
If I wear my hoodie like this, what do you think different of me?
Well, for this trip, my friends have given me the nickname Gizmo, and it's because I have 2 iPods, PSP, 3 camera bodies, laptop, iPod music, boombox thing. All my studio lights. I brought a lot of cords, let's put it that way. I lugged a lot of equipment across the country, more than I thought I could.
Is it fair to say that if it doesn't plug into something, you're not interested in it?
Yeah, it's gotta have 120.
The internet's gone and I don't know what to do. This is lost. I can't check email. I'm like a lost soul. Can't update my website. What are the fans gonna say? Actually, all the fans are here, so all the fans are here, so like, guys, what are you gonna say?
Lately, most of my work has been being published in Climbing Magazine, Rock and Ice, Urban Climber, National Geographic Adventure, and yeah, in January I had the cover of the New York Times, well, the front page of the New York Times, in a full color spread on the inside for the Ouray Ice Festival, and that was really cool because I didn't expect that it would make the front page of such a large newspaper. It was, I mean, relatively speaking, it was a pretty small event in terms of world news, and yeah, the editor I worked over, you know, at the Times with was great. He was a really good guy. He was really excited about the story, the photos, and it ended up, from what was supposed to be a small black and white feature, ended up going on the front page, which was really exciting. So that was cool. Yeah, I do a lot of gallery shows, gallery work, and minor publications in books every now and then.
That's awesome.
What do you think, Daniel?
I'm so scared right now. Gee, Keith just got clawed at. Dude, it's like a big kitty cat that has claws that will kill you.
There's a side filter in grass.
It's a lot easier, more practical to capture action with lighting. A lot of times, I shouldn't say that because there's always circumstances, but it gives it a different feel, gives it more of a studio feel, and it's really nice. I used to shoot a lot of skateboarding, and it was sort of the standard. You kind of needed to freeze the action, not to mention you're shooting in half sunlit, half shady areas of the time, and there's no other real way to balance the light without using strobes. And I think it gives it a real professional look. It gives it, it's a little more than you would get with just a point and shoot, you know, even the best point and shoot without. It's more of a definitive look. I like it, it's fun. It's a pain in the butt setting it up, but it's worth it in the end.
This can be great extras. Can you get the brush up? I don't care if the holes are greasy. When I'm ready, you go. These lights are ready, okay? I had to come down off my perch. Now get on it. Fine. It's the only way you get anything done with these guys. To athletes, they sleep in all day. sketchbook. Now that's what I'm talking about. Nice job, man.
Felt exhausted all day. I think it was the baboon den that took it all out of me. A lot of adrenaline. Very high adrenaline, what do you think?
Yeah, we were spotting baboons left and right.
Yeah.
Keith, what are you doing?
Well, I'm almost out of memory, so I'm deleting bad images, which is everything I shot of Andy today.
Don't delete anything you shot at me, I'll kill you.
I'm kidding. Shot a lot of you guys like chalking up and basically did about 300 light tests. This is what the pros do apparently. I love living day to day and going out and laughing, having a good time, and I love being behind my camera. It's I wouldn't say I'm the most comfortable there. That doesn't, I don't think that's true, but I'm very comfortable behind the camera. I thoroughly enjoy it. If I see a nice sunset or a good moment and I don't have my camera, I almost feel cheated, which is probably dysfunctional, but I love shooting photos. It's really enjoyable, and I'm happy to be making my living doing it. If I could think of anything I wanted to be, it would be this. So I'm very happy doing what I do right now.
Yeah, come on, Keith.
Yeah!
Nice!
I get my head too.
Man.
Yeah, Keith.
Hi, I'm Chuck Fryberger. I make climbing movies. This summer, as I lived on a South African tea farm shooting my new film, Specimen, I did occasionally get the chance to put the camera down and pull onto the beautiful orange sandstone of the rocklands of South Africa. I lead a triple life as a full-time music technology student, filmmaker, and climber. The constraints on my time are such that I never get to devote as much time to anything as I'd like to. I spend way too much time sleeping to be a filmmaker, and I never get enough sleep to fully recover from my training for bouldering. I'm capable of pulling off an occasional hard problem though, and usually it's not because I'm the fittest climber out there. As a way to deal with my lack of time and preparation, I've worked very hard to develop my only coping mechanism, trying very, very hard. Bouldering is as taxing on my mind as it is on my fingers, and on the most difficult problems I have to work hard to block out the idea of letting go. It gets a bit noisy sometimes. One of the most inspiring lines I saw was at a new area we developed called the Sassies. Named after the guest house we were staying in, this area had an inspiring collection of boulders, which, by the time we were finished developing it, would host over 50 great boulder problems. The line was a perfect, blunt arête, tall, pure, and difficult looking. It had my attention from the moment I saw it.
Nice.
Come on, Chuck.
Come on, Chuck.
I got you
Come on,
well
man.
spotted. Come on.
Yeah, Chuck. Come on.
Come on.
Come on,
Around
Chuck.
the corner,
Come on.
there's the orange.
Good effort.
That thing's terrible, huh? Come on.
Come on, Chuck.
And...
Come on, Chuck.
Yeah,
Come on, Chuck.
that's it.
Yeah. Sick, Chuck. Come on, Chuck.
I gave the line 2 attempts on the first day, and on my second attempt, right about here, I hit the gap in the pads, and my left heel smashed a rock so hard I thought I'd broken it. The camera got turned off, and I limped the 2 miles back to the cottage, not knowing if I'd ever get another shot at the line. So for a while I had to stick to the stuff a little closer to the ground. And it's a good thing, because there's some good stuff down there. Panama is a classic example of a one-move power problem. You simply grab 2 small crimps and jump to a sloper.
What was that?
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh! Whoa! Good job, man. Yeah! Nice! Come on, Chuck. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah! Come on, Chuck! On! Woo! Come on! Yeah! Sick!
Black Velvet is another jump problem, just slightly easier than Panama. After having done Homestar in the Black Hills of South Dakota, I felt pretty solid on this Rocklands classic.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Come on, Chet.
Oral Office is a similar problem, with a similar solution.
Nice. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Strong.
If you can catch the lip with both hands before your skin rips off,
Come on, Chuck.
you're in pretty good shape.
Come on, Chuck. Come on. Come on, Chuck. Sick.
This is it, Chuck. Come on.
Allez, Chuck.
Come on.
You know it.
Breathe. You got
Come
this
on.
thing.
Come on, Chuck.
Hit it.
Ah! Sick.
Swimming through waves like dolphins is another classic Rocklands problem. On my second day of attempts, I was getting shut down, until I grabbed the knee pad from the bottom of my climbing bag, cleaned the bits of Rifle Canyon limestone out of it, and proceeded to turn this elegant heel hook problem into an all-out wrestling match.
Sick, man. Come on, Chuck. Come on.
Come on, Chet.
Wow.
Come on.
I lost all possible style points by taking this tactic, but sometimes you just have to throw the rule book out the window and do what works. As I was working some of the hardest projects I've ever tried, I had the benefit of having Daniel Woods right there with me. His motivation and psyche was so contagious that I could feel the positive energy helping me break through barriers I never thought I could break. As it turns out, Daniel's been spotting me on the last 4 bouldering projects I'd completed. Each was harder than the last, and each was the hardest boulder problem I'd ever done in my life.
Can I stick this full orange inside my mouth? Is it possible? No, I don't know. Orgasm in your mouth.
And even though I feel that numbers are arbitrary, becoming a V13 climber is something that's evaded me for years. This summer, one of my goals was to break through that barrier, and as I warmed up for my second day on Ray of Light, I felt like I might have a shot.
Come on, Chuck. Nice, Chuck. Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, Chuck, come on.
With a severely bruised heel bone, I was discovering a taste for the shorter boulders around the Rocklands. Ray of Light is an inspiring line. It's both physical and technical, combining huge lunges with precise footwork and delicate body position moves. All told, it covers about 30 feet of the underside of a massive orange boulder in about 16 moves. The arbitrary number assigned to this boulder is V13. Meaningless, except for the fact that I'd never done a problem with that number attached to it.
Come on, Chuck. Nice, Chuck.
Most of the obstacles I've faced in my climbing are mental, and sometimes the only way to break through a mental barrier is to scream.
Yeah,
nice, Chuck. Allez.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah! Come on, Chuck. Get in that thing, man. Come on.
Come on.
Come on, Chuck.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Come on, Chuck.
Yeah!
Chuck.
Come on, man.
You know this.
You know the end of this.
You know it, man. You know it.
Come on.
Nice.
Come on, Chuck. Come on.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Come on.
Chuck, come on.
Come on, Chuck.
Fight, Chuck. Fight. Come on, Chuck. Come on.
Beat around.
Come on.
Come on, Chuck. Come on. Come on, Chuck. Come on.
Come on.
Yeah. Nice. Come on, Chuck. You hear that little foot? Yeah.
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Woo. Nice, Chuck. Come on. You know it. It's easy, Chuck. It's easy.
Find that hold. Come on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, Chuck. Come on. Yeah. Woo. Nice. Yeah. Woo. Oh my God.
That was. We thought we'd do some extreme rock jumping today. Jumpo, like a big jump. What do you call it? A dynamic jump.
Yeah, come on. Come on. Yeah, hold it.
Get it.
Can you go left again? Yeah, Bob, that's good. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like that was inevitable.
After about 6 weeks went by and production was coming to a close on Specimen, I went back to the arete for one more chance. The trip was already a success, but if I was able to complete this one last climb, I would truly be able to go back to my prison of computer screens, keyboards, and mixers with a sense of completeness.
To that.
Cheers to that. And Andy, you're a strong dude too.
Yeah.
We're all strong here. We're Team America.
Jumpo, like a big jump. What do you call it? A dynamic jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, jumbo.
That's at least what Chuck calls it. I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard Chuck call it a jumbo. Hey Chuck, get this jumbo.
It was like, I'm not leaving. Like,
Wow. Pretty cool.
But I had.
We thought we'd do some extreme rock jumping today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I ain't gonna live forever. Okay, I'm ready to rock climb now.
I can't when people are staring at me.
Do it.
Hello? I didn't see you. Some like hands.
Dude's got like a beard.
Fingertips.
Got long hair right here.
I don't think so.
I had a pony.
So give me them
The
flowers.
shoe.
Woo! Woohoo! Woo! Thanks, that was awesome. That was exhilarating. Woo! Let out the death cry there. The I must survive this one death cry. Ah! And somehow stuck it. Thank God. That's one of the best high balls of the trip for sure. Like hands down. Just amazing. Dynoing like 12 feet off the ground. Wow. Woo! I'm like
Makes you feel a little.
woo! A little adrenaline rush. It's just like zunk adrenaline. Woo! Ah, that was fun. That was great.
Nice.
Welcome to the Rocklands.
No.
Try to look natural, Fendi.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Okay, now go back and go the other way. Don't tease the talent. Thanks, Andy. Okay, now left to right.
Peter, how would you describe yourself?
I'd call myself a media whore.
Really? You want me to do this more than that?
Oh, my goodness. Somebody's filming me. Over here.
See, like Cedar, if you stand right here and you see that chicken head like protruding from the dirty, filthy mind.
It looks like a giant, enormous chicken head. I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Move.
Let me get a. You're like smiling. That's cool. Okay, there's the shot. It's like you have to take a bunch of them because you never. To get one in perfectly in focus is so impossible. This camera.
C'est une prise. Faut être précis dedans.
Hey, Mary.
Look at this. What's up with the like this friggin' pies? Well, dinner's a fucking disaster. Woo, be glad you're not here eating with us right now.
You just put stuff on the top?
When Cedar cooks, you have to have wine.
You best get ready. Here comes some coverage.
Just got a call from the president.
Come on.
Fucking hell. Ow! I like that beta. He's so exposed right now. He's so like, "Argh! Look, I'm a gorilla.
That other one, the big one.
Do it.
He's just really playful.
Yeah.
Like some cat. And all of a sudden I'm an expert.
I can't quite get there.
I'm an X.
Can I stick this full orange inside my mouth? Is it possible? No, I don't know. Orgasm in your mouth. My mouth is just going crazy right now. I can't even take it. Oh!
Okay.
3-pointer!
Fade away.
Whoa! Here, Keith, do the long shot.
Oh! Nice, dude. I had that. The moving rim is what saved me. Going up top. That's gonna.
He picks it up.
Restitution. You know what that means?
No, Keith. Oh! Miss. The moving rim never gets hit.
Right.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! Got it!
What's up, Andy the man?
Oh, missed!
Dodgeball champion.
That was a little hard.
You got good friends.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends are cool.
That's
Your
nice.
friends are sweet. With friends like that, I'd get a helmet. I'm thinking about it.
Oh.
Awesome.
Count it off.
1 steak, 2 steak, 3 steak, 4 steak, 5.
What are we doing tonight?
We're going to go eat as much as humanly possible at the restaurant in Plain William. And it's really cheap. So that's awesome.
Are you excited about that?
Yeah.
Peter. Come with me, please. Turns out I'm drunk right now.
No, dude, you're not drunk, you're crunk.
I'm crunked up, if you will, on this wine.
Andy man, how was your climbing day?
Favorite.
Are you crunked?
I'm completely crunked out.
It's all crunked
How
up.
was Nutsa today, Chuck?
It was sweet. It bit into my fingers like
Wow.
Eskimo.
You should show us those fingers of yours.
Yeah.
Where are they?
They're fatter than whale blubber, dude.
Where are your fingers, Chuck? I can't see them quite yet.
These are my digits.
Oh, I see them now! Wow!
Oh, you're
Man.
so amazing with the camera, Daniel.
It's incredible.
It brings the
Here.
words like incompetent.
You need to
dumbass.
interview the star.
Oh my God. I'm just warming up for
All right.
tomorrow.
You didn't get that, Chuck, did you? Oh! I don't! Oh! I'm sorry,
Okay,
Mom and Dad.
look into the camera and make your promise about what you're gonna do tomorrow.
Tomorrow I will not curse for the whole day.
What are your odds of success on that?
0%.
50%. It's a 50-50. I'll either be psyched and not curse, or I'll be psyched and curse. It doesn't matter. I don't know. Tomorrow I'll wake up and I'll be like, fuck!
Yeah. So it turns out that wine is $1 a glass around here.
Cedar, answer this one question.
Yes, Daniel.
Are you crunked?
I'm freaking crunked on the crunk juice for shizzle my nizzle.
You can never take it back. It's on film.
I've had a lot of wine tonight.
He's not so happy about it. He's a little dead.
Ooh, Springbok.
You eat it with your fingers.
Raw, yum,
This is raw.
How's that tasting? We're waiting for silverware?
Oh, it's raw, dude.
It's crunchy, I don't know. We'll see. My AD's going crazy right now. I don't know what to do. Slow down, Daniel. Think.
And then stand up and go, "Rawr!" Rawr! And then go back down. Okay, back up. Rawr! Back down.
Look at the little guy. Pure adrenaline.
Okay.
Water, fire, earth, Captain Planet. Wow, I'm in another world right now. Shiza. Imagine fairy dust.
Shouldn't have got the fairy part, right?
Andy, what are you doing?
I'm resting.
Good.
Taking a rest day.
How's your rest day going so far?
It's pretty good. I don't have to even hold on.
That's good. Are you getting some of your energy back?
Yeah. It's getting pretty tired for a second, but found this position and starting to get it back.
That's good. So, what kind of resting techniques do you use on a rest day like this?
Many different techniques, you know. Squish yourself up into a hole like this, maybe. I don't know.
You ever try the double bat hang all day?
Double bat hang, that's a good one, definitely. Even the double knee bar. Possibly even the, like, rest between two different boulders type rest.
The chimney?
Yes, the chimney.
So, like, how many consecutive hours will you spend in a rest like this on a rest day?
You know, it depends. You know, usually like, 3 or 4. Get me pretty solid, you know. Rested quite well.
Give you a chance to shake it out, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Get a good head jam.
I'm gonna film Daniel now.
Nah.
Good resting.
Everything.
I control the light.
How do you control the light?
Like this.
That's pretty intense.
My eyes.
It looks like a reflector to me.
Yeah. Gotta stop looking over there.
Anytime is a piece of time.
Hey Keith, what time is it?
Oh, it's die.
Listen there, you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, ask this guy. What time is it?
No. Karate can know that.
What time is it right now?
Now the ready time. Now the time is die. The time is die.
Time is die.
Time is die.
Oh, okay.
The time is die.
Okay. Tell him. What time is it?
The time is die. Sorry, the time is die.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.